shocked because I just walked in because I was running a little bit late.
Yeah.
And
who did he lose to in winners? It was to Kill Sage. Very good set there. I always, like, I was saying before how, in a way, Nixie is like an aggro numbers. Because they both do like really weird things that just somehow work. But like, whereas Numbers does it like extremely defensively, Nixie's all about like weird aggression where you don't know what's going to happen next.
No, that is definitely Nixie's game plan. He's going to run and be super aggro towards down numbers. As we see, he's using all of the tricks in his book in order to try to find a spike on him. He's going for some up tilts, some down airs, anything to get him down below. He's not afraid of numbers camping the ledge whatsoever.
Yeah.
I like that knee. Obviously, when you're being chased by Captain Falcon like that, you don't want to throw out an air dodge or a panic air dodge because that's what the Captain Falcon is waiting for. He's waiting for you to throw out that air dodge so you can get that justice, knee of justice, coming in hot and able to get that kill.
Or if he's off stage, spike you.
But Nixie, being the aggressor, as you were saying, got that back air off the ledge, sending numbers off stage yet again.
All right, but now we have a pretty even game. It's very interesting because, like,
Wow! I mean, you gotta expect that. You gotta watch out for that because John Numbers is always looking for those soccer ball spikes off stage. That's what he's known for. He's gonna go off there. He's gonna get the side B, and because of Captain Falcon's linear recovery, he's gonna get smacked by it sometimes. Oh, but it doesn't matter, dude.
Catches his landing with that forward smash, getting Numbers out of here. But we still see a 44% difference, and when Numbers has the lead, that's when things get really scary. And
he jumped off stage. He used a down air. He got him down there. What? Nixie was a floor mat, my guy. He was off there. He rubbed his boots on him. Look at him. He's going to off stage right there.
I didn't even see the crouch backwards to avoid the dash. That's how he won neutral, with doing push-ups in the opposite direction. That's what won him the game.
He did some retreating bunny hops before he decided to go out there trying to taunt Nixie. Once again, that's literally John Numbers abusing the linear recovery of Captain Falcon. Like, he knows exactly how Nixie's going to recover. There's not much mix-up that he can do besides delaying when he uses up B.
It was actually very interesting because in that situation, Nixie actually went above the ledge, and that's why he got hit. It's I am impressed with Numbers that he was able to read that Nixie was going to opt to go above the ledge. That's the only reason that. So yes, Falcon does have a linear recovery, but he does have options, and weirdly enough, it was one of those sort of tertiary options that let Numbers get that stock.
Yeah, and now Nixie's sitting here on Battlefield, his home field advantage. He loves having the tri-platforms on deck. He's going to spike that soccer ball back down to Numbers. He has plenty of room to run around. He has platforms to play with. Numbers doesn't really benefit from the platforms as much. He's once again going to chill on the platform as we're seeing here. He's going to shoot some projectiles towards his way. But Nixie's not going to fall for it. He's going to throw out that jab a little bit.
And the other thing I'd mention is that on Battlefield, unless Numbers gets an edge guard, it's going to be very tricky to kill Falcon. Because Wii Fit Trainer is one of those characters where, when it comes to killing, doesn't have that great options. She has very powerful smash attacks, but her back air doesn't really kill until later percents. You know,
she does have a quick front tilt. Forward tilt.
Yeah, but like forward tilt isn't going to really kill until at the ledge at like 150 on him.
You'd be surprised, man. Well, that get-up attack almost kill Numbers?
No,
it doesn't matter. Nixie's going to go off with that down air. He left himself wide open. I would have been sad if he missed that, so I'm good pickup from Nixie, closing out that stock pretty easily.
And the mix-ups on ledge from Nixie are amazing because you see that before he got the jabs, and he got that with Numbers a couple times, and so he's like, this time Numbers is going to go for the get-up attack, and he just read that and completely punished him with with what essentially was the stock.
And just talking about that forward tilt from earlier, he just did forward tilt him. He almost died at 114. So like, it's more powerful than you think. It's very deceptive.
He had deep breathing on though.
Yeah, but I'm saying even he has deep breathing on quite often. Like Wii Fit does have the ability to kill at certain percents. But now we see Nixie running back and forth, trying to bait out an action from Numbers, but he's just going to sit there and hold shield. Now once again trying to go back off, swing out these down airs. He's applying so much pressure against Numbers. Yeah. Numbers can't do anything to get back onto the stage. But as I say that, he shoots a salute to the sun right point blank in his face. Oh. That was the sweetest dash attack, smacking the soccer ball into him. Look at him baiting for an air dodge. Doesn't quite get the
ledge invincibility, but he manages to turn it around, so he grabs Numbers.
A great tech from Nixie. He's going to get back onto the stage. No stage spike for him just yet. We see Numbers trying to punish that down smash with a forward tilt. Nixie still living at 158%. He's going to run back onto the stage and apply some stage pressure yet again. You see him dashing back and forth. Right there, he's going to back air that soccer ball, go for the command grab.
Into Numbers. The one thing about that's super risky, because if Numbers air dodges, Nixie's dead. And I'm wondering if that might end up being like a factor at some point. Yeah, I guess Nixie is at such high percent that it's like, you know, kind of worth it to him.
And you know what is a factor is the fact that Numbers is abusing that crouching animation. Like that crouch, he ended up avoiding Nixie's attack and then punished him with a forward tilt to kill him. So like Numbers' use of just the crouching animation has been astounding this set so far.
It's almost reminiscent of like Puff versus Falcon in Melee. You know, where it's like crouching under, because I'm pretty sure it crouches under Falcon's grab.
Yeah, Jigglypuff does have a small crouch.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that, wow, that was it.
Doesn't care. I don't know what story you're gonna go with, man. That story ended with Captain Falcon down airing through the platform. Is that how that ended, or through the ledge?
That was,
because that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's
the book I read.
It took him a while to get there, but Nixie got that. He got that spike, and that just ended Numbers' life. Numbers seems to have a pretty cool head right now, which is a little surprising because I don't know if you heard, but he was knocked into losers by Jen.
No, yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
I've looked at the bracket and I was like, what? And we'll talk about that later when we see the sets.
Okay. Yeah.
But Nick C. John Numbers, this man ran up, did a reversed up smash like he thought he was king of the world.
Like he thought he was Mario or something.
Like he literally thought he was the most invincible man alive, according to Time magazine. Like, my God. Nick C., you gotta calm yourself, dude.
Kind of ate 55% for that, though. So,
All right, so Nick C and John Numbers definitely have a history. They've, I mean, they haven't played recently, but every time they do play, they go back and forth. I'm pretty sure they're even or somewhat close to even in set counts because Nick C does taking plenty of wins off John Numbers.
Oh yeah.
And vice versa. Wow, we see Nick C trying to start up a combo with that dash attack, but now he's just eating these Salute to the Suns over and over. What John Numbers is really good at doing I don't know if that was accidental or if he just followed it up wrong incorrectly.
I think he realized that the platform wasn't underneath him, so he wasn't going to get anything off of it anyway, so he just decided to fade back to mid-stage. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. But now we see Numbers a little bit of stage control here. And what he's really good when he has stage control is he's good at camping his opponent's landings with Salute to the Suns. The second you're out of double jumps, you better prepare yourself because you're going to get hit. But right there, he was just running into him. But he's still living at 157. What doesn't kill him makes him stronger as he's sitting at maximum rage. Goes for the command grab. That's the mix-up that you were talking about.
Well, in that situation, actually, Numbers just throwing out a down smash because there's no active hitbox on that up B. So, like, if he was... So he could have just, like, charged down smash, and even if he just had to go above the ledge, he would get hit. But anyway...
Numbers does take away that first stock, you know, catching that landing down air with an up air answer. He uses the up air a lot as an anti-air.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever he's playing against opponents. And once again, we see him shooting out these Salute to the Suns, trying to bait out some more reactions from Nick C as Nick C's trying to dash back and forth, trying to force an option from John Numbers.
Nick answering with a crouch of his own to shrink his hurtbox and avoid that attack. And that backwards hit of down smash is not going to do it quite yet.
That's Nick C abusing Numbers' habits on the edge of the stage. Whenever he goes to the edge, he tends to go for a roll 9 times out of 10 when he's that close and he's feeling that much pressure. So Nick C abused that, went for the down smash, and caught him rolling.
That's going to do it.
The Gentleman's will not do it, actually. He's sitting at 156%. This man is living the dream with maximum DI. Nick C needs to close out the stock if he wants to stand a chance to take away this set. I see him playing very careful now, just running back and forth, throwing out some jumps, trying to bait out some sort of action from Numbers. He's trying to applying mad shield pressure with that back air until he finishes up with a jab combo. 1, 2, 3.
Oof. Right now, I also love the fact that Nixie isn't getting antsy. Because so many players at this situation, they realize they're dealing with an opponent with max rage. They would start to really push it. Although right now, we actually see Numbers really kind of running away with this in that, like, it's not because, like, Nixie is doing unsafe things. Well, as I say that, he jumps all the way off stage.
I mean, it wasn't too unsafe. He wasn't going to get spiked or anything. I mean, unless John Numbers went for the ultimate. But he catches him with that down tilt, so it doesn't even matter. Closing out that first stock.
Of course, because the way that Legend Invincibility works in this game, it's based on how long you spend off stage and the amount of percent you have. So because Numbers was at such high percent, Nixie just paid very mindful. Notice when he lost invincibility and down tilted for the kill. Let's see if... I mean, Nixie is, of course, one of those players. He's so volatile, so there is no reason that he wouldn't be able to...
I just say that, you know, he catches him with that up air, closing out that stock on the platform. John Numbers takes it over Nick C 2-1, and he's going to proceed through the loser's bracket. I believe that was loser's quarters.